Chapter 5 of this story finds the children in a new and mysterious world full of vibrant colors, exotic animals, and beautiful landscapes. As they explore, they come across a breathtaking view from the top of a mountain and decide to head to a nearby village to investigate the disappearance of the crystal. The children are excited to learn more about this world and the people who inhabit it. What secrets will they uncover as they continue on their adventure? Only time will tell. The Mystery of the Northern Lights. Eira Järvinen, Owlmanstudio. Chapter 5. A Day in Another World. As the children opened their eyes, they found themselves in a world they had never seen before. The sky was a shade of pink and orange, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of flowers. Suddenly, a cute little fox with bright blue fur appeared and started licking Greth's face. "Hey, what are you doing?" Greth giggled as he tried to push the fox away. The fox just looked at him with its bright blue eyes and wagged its tail. The children couldn't help but feel curious about this new world they had stumbled upon. They decided to explore, walking towards a nearby river and discovering all sorts of fantastic plants and animals they had never seen before. "Look at this flower, it's so pretty," said Elsa, holding up a vibrant red bloom. "And check out this butterfly, it's huge," exclaimed Leo, pointing at a butterfly with iridescent wings that was as big as his head. As they walked along the riverbank, they couldn't resist the temptation of the cool water. They took off their shoes and started splashing around, enjoying the refreshing feeling on their skin. Suddenly, a group of playful otters appeared and joined in the fun. They swam and played with the children, showing them how to dive and catch fish. After a while, the children decided to continue their adventure and headed towards the mountains in the distance. They trekked through a lush forest, marveling at the tall trees and the exotic birds that sang in the canopy above. Along the way, they saw all sorts of animals, from squirrels and rabbits to majestic deer and curious monkeys. As they climbed higher and higher, the air grew cooler and thinner, but the children were determined to reach the top, where they had heard there was a magnificent view of the whole valley. They pushed on, stopping only to catch their breath and admire the scenery. Finally, they reached the summit and looked out over the valley. It was breathtaking. They could see for miles in every direction, and the colors of the trees and flowers were more vibrant than ever. They sat down to catch their breath and eat some fruit they had picked on the way up. "This is amazing," said Greth, taking a bite of a juicy orange. "Yeah, me too," added Elsa, looking out at the stunning view. "But we need to find out more about this place and why we're here." The children continued to take in the stunning view from the summit, feeling grateful for the incredible experience they had just had. As they looked out at the valley, they couldn't help but wonder about the mysterious world they had stumbled upon. "Guys, what do you think we should do next?" asked Greth, breaking the peaceful silence. "Well, we can't just stay here forever," replied Elsa. "We need to find out more about this place and how we ended up here." "Yeah, and maybe we can find some clues about the crystal that disappeared," added Leo. The children looked out at the village in the distance, and it seemed like the perfect place to start their investigation. "Let's head to that village and see if we can find some answers," suggested Greth. "Great idea," exclaimed Elsa, as the children started to make their way down the mountain. As they trekked down the mountain, the sun began to set, casting a warm orange glow over everything. The children could hear the sound of music and laughter in the distance, which only made them more excited to reach the village and find out what was going on. "We better hurry," said Leo, looking at the sky. "We don't want to get lost in the dark." The children started to run down the mountain, excited to discover what lay ahead in the village. As they got closer, they could hear the sound of music and laughter in the distance. They couldn't wait to find out what was going on, and what they could learn from the villagers about the crystal that had disappeared. As they entered the village, they were greeted by friendly faces and the scent of delicious food. The children knew that their adventure was far from over, but they were happy to have found such a welcoming place to continue their journey. Thanks for listening to Chapter 5, A Day in Another World, from The Mystery of the Northern Lights by Eira Järvinen. To continue the adventure and listen to the next chapter for free, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to follow us on our social media links below for more updates and behind-the-scenes content. We can't wait to share more exciting stories with you.